Hey everybody, Mental Fox here with more Blood and Wine. Thanks for joining me again. Well, I hope you watched the last episode because it was a pretty cool episode story-wise. A lot of really interesting things happened. And I talked about those things at the end of the episode, so I would imagine if you're watching this, you probably watched that episode too. Our current quest is to meet Damien and Count Delacroix's mill after midnight. Oh, meet Damien at... Did I say that? Meet Damien at Count Delacroix's mill after midnight. If we look at where that is on the map, we'll see that it is right here. Interesting. I'm kind of surprised that's where we're going to meet, because I thought we were going to go to Duntin Castle, which is way up here, but maybe we'll meet here and then like go across this bridge and storm the castle. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm a little concerned that we're getting pretty close to the end of the DLC. I could be wrong, but I kind of have the feeling that maybe we are. So I don't want to go up here to this castle just now, and we still have other quests. We don't have very many, and the ones we do have are just Gwent related. So let's go ahead and travel back to the Tourney grounds, and we will play a little bit more Gwent before we get back into the main story. Let me see, where is a good fast travel point for me to go to? There's one right here. So we'll just run down here to this fast travel point. Pardon me, ladies. Oh my. Alright. Fast travel point. Back to the Tourney grounds. Right here. There are still 2 people to play Gwent. And we're going to go ahead and play both of them, so this will be a very Gwent-heavy episode. Which may be a bit of a letdown after the very main story heavy previous episode, but I gotta do this Gwent stuff, man. I need to get all the cards, and we need to get into this Gwent tournament before we go back into the main story. So who are we gonna play Gwent here? Probably not the servant, right? There's a townsman here, there's a townsman there, and there's an armorer. Probably the armorer, right?
Armor chromed and greft or fluted, whatever your heart's desire.
That's a tough decision. I'm not sure which one I want. Let's just see what he's got.
Let's see what you got in stock.
Just for the heck of it. Oh wow, I'm still wearing this outfit. It's okay, this is good. These are good Gwent clothes. This is fine, I can wear this. He's just selling a bunch of armor. I thought there might be a chance that maybe he sold some Gwent cards, but it doesn't look like he does, so... we don't need to buy anything from him. Let's just get into a round, hopefully just 1 round of Gwent and not 2.
No, you're busy, but you up for a round of Gwent?
Sure. He loves Gwents. Well, we're going to stick with the Skellige deck because we need some practice with the Skellige deck. I've been told that I'm missing something in my deck here. Ceres. Right here. She's in my deck. Summons all shield maidens from deck and hand. Now, this is something I didn't notice. I thought this was just a plain old muster card. I didn't notice this. So we need to make sure that we put shield maidens in our hand. Or in our deck, anyway. Shield maidens, what do they look like? I probably ignored them because they were very low level. Shield maidens. That's it, man. I don't know what a shield maiden looks like. Do I not have them in my deck already? Maybe I put them in my deck after I got those comments. Here they are, these shield maidens. Okay. Okay, so this is what these are the cards that Ceres will summon. I did not know this. Okay, so that's interesting. Let's go ahead and throw another Marjoram card in here in our deck, and I think that's really all I want to do. I do have these Gaunter O'Dim cards. Find any cards with the same name in your deck and play them instantly. These, I don't know, man. It's just these 2 cards. They don't look that great, although they do muster with each other, but there's only 2 of them, so I haven't bothered to put them in my deck yet. Maybe we'll get some more Gaunter O'Dim varieties at some point. And then, you know, I've got 3 of these 6-point archer cards that, you know, might be worth putting in my hand. Just because all of my 6-point cards are like frontline cards now. I don't really have... I have this one, but I don't really have any mid-line cards. So let's go ahead and throw these in there too. They might be useful. I don't know, that might have been a dumb idea. But that's okay. A lot of cards in this deck. Okay, let's go ahead and start the game here. Okay, our leader abilities have canceled out, which is kind of a shame because I wanted to practice with that, but oh well. So we got a Commander's Horn. We've got this card, which is really interesting. When this card is removed from the battlefield, it summons a powerful new unit card to take its place. I think it's an 11-point card. So this is definitely a card we want to play in our first hand, so that when it's removed before the second hand, we get a cool card. Here's a Berserker. That there's no sense in having this card if I don't have a Mardrome card. So I do not have a Mardrome card, so there's no sense. Look at this, I got these two guys. I put these guys in my deck, and it puts 2 of them in my hand. Okay, this is a tight bond card. I don't have anybody to tight bond with him, so there's no reason for that to be in my hand. Same with this card, there's no reason for this card to be in my hand. Boy, I do not like this hand at all. This is a terrible hand. Like I said, there's no business having this card in my hand. This card at least will summon some cards out of my deck. This one, if she's got nobody to shake hands with, I don't want her in my deck, so go away. Okay, we get a Triss card. And then this card here, I have no use for it either, since he doesn't have anybody to shake hands with. So, but I'm wondering, should I get rid of this card instead? I'm worried that I'll get rid of this card and then I'll get the Mardrome card. As a matter of fact, I can almost guarantee you that'll happen. And on the other hand, if I get rid of this card, I won't get a Mardrome card. That's just what's going to happen. Boy, I do not like this hand at all. This is a weak hand, it feels like. Boy, I don't know how I'm going to play this, man. Should I swap this card out? Or should I swap this card out? I'm gonna swap this one out. And I did not get a Mardrome card, so this is just a dumb old 2-point card. That's not gonna do me a bit of good. Not a bit of good. So my only hope is that he plays maybe like a spy card on me that I can use in a future hand. Go ahead and throw this out. Okay, he's got tight bond, but he doesn't have anybody to bond with, so that's not going to do a whole lot. I hate that I have both of these cards. This is kind of redundant, kind of. I mean, this one can only be used in the back row, and I have no cards for the back row, so this card is useless. I'm not going to beat this guy. This is a terrible, terrible hand. A terrible hand. Oh man, I'm not really sure how I want to do this. I mean, do I just go ahead and play these crappy cards just to get them out of my hands? Should I try to beat him this hand, or should I just go ahead and forfeit, you know, and just let this card give me points for the next hand? You know what I'm saying? I'm tempted to go ahead and just punt here, but then I'd have to beat him the next 2 hands. And I don't remember... I wish there was a way I could see what the faction's special ability was here on this screen. Because I don't remember whether Nilfgaardian Empire gets to keep a card on the field or what, you know what I'm saying? Well, let's go ahead and try to beat him this hand. I'm not going to go and just give up yet. I'm going to hope that he'll play a spy card on me. Okay, these 2 are going to tightly bond with each other. Yeah, I want him to throw a spy card on me because I want more cards out of my deck. Yeah, let's just do this. We'll go ahead and try to beat him this hand. Okay, so he's going to throw his Commander's Horn out. This card here is a Scorch card. Kills the strongest cards on the battlefield. Watch this. See you later. Bye to your 12-point cards. So sorry. That had to hurt. What's he going to do? Okay, he's going to revive somebody, and he's going to revive That was dumb. That was dumb, if you ask me. That was a dumb time to play that card. Just my opinion. Let's see here. I've got these guys here. Let's just do it, man. I say it all the time if you've watched me play Gwent before. I hate having so many cards in the same row because I feel like they're a magnet, a target. Oh, man. I didn't want him to pass. I was going to use this to really double all these cards, but now I don't get to. Alright, well, we beat him this hand. Sheesh. Alright. I wish I could take something back, but I cannot. Okay. And there's their 11-point card. My turn. We each have 5 cards, so I have to beat him this hand. So this card here gives you a +1 to other cards in the same row. I can either play it in the front or the back. Well, there's no sense in playing in the front row because this is the only other card I could play in the front row, and both of these aren't going to be affected by that. If I play this in this row and then throw this card out, well, at least it'll turn this one into a 3. So, yippee-yahoo. Gotta beat him this hand. Okay, that's a pretty good card. And we'll go ahead and throw this card out, which is, like I said, it'll at least get 3 points now. Oh! What? Okay, yeah, 3 points good. Oh, okay, well, he's got another good card there. 3 cards left for him, 3 cards left for us. Oh, man, if he has a Scorch, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. What's he got? 3 cards. Okay. Alright. If he has somebody to tightly bond with, that could be a problem. This is a useless card. Well, 2 points, I guess, is not technically useless, but... 2 cards for him. Okay, he's gonna double him. 1 card left for him. 1 card left for us. Let's double this. That's a fair amount of points. And he's got 1 card left. Can he get 20 points out of it? He can... Oh, he's going to pull somebody out of the deck. And we won! Yay! I did not think that we were going to win that game. But we did! Nice! Let's see what card we get from him.
Thank you, Master Richard. Lothar brings hands. Now, that was a mean bunch of harlots.
I got another Skellige Storm card. I didn't like that card the first time I got it. Skellige Storm. I now have 2 of these. Reduces the strength of all range and siege units to 1. I guess that would be kind of cool to have if you had a bunch of frontline cards. I guess. But I mean, I don't know. It would be cool if you could, like, pick when this card was in your hand. Meaning, you look at your hand and it's like, oh man, I got a whole bunch of frontline cards. I'm going to play this card, you know, because then it'll hurt the back 2 rows. I don't know, let's throw it in the hands. Okay. That's that. I don't think he has anything else he wants to say to us.
Whatever your heart's desire.
And no, we don't want him to craft anything for us.
So long.
Well, there's only 1 more person left to play Gwent, and we're going to go find him right now. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me sell some stuff to him since I'm standing here.
Let's see.
Yeah. I have just, let's see. Well, I certainly don't want to sell this stuff to him because that's my Grandmaster outfits. So we'll just get rid of these things. This silver sword. I mean, it does more damage to the sword that I'm currently carrying around, but not that much more, really, right? It's really not that much of a difference. It's just like 3 points extra damage. I don't know why it says plus 31 there in green, though. Because it doesn't really do plus 31 extra damage. But then again, I don't really know how to read this crap. I'm going to stick with Erendite and go ahead and sell this. Okay, so we just got rid of a few things, got our weight down. Why not? We're standing here. So long.
So long.
Okay, let us run over to the final Gwent foe.
No 2 ways about it.
And hopefully he'll have a cool card for us. I mean, geez, another Skellige Storm card, yippee. It's really nothing to get too excited about, not in my opinion anyway. I already had 2 of them. Oh, I remember walking by these weirdos before. Okay, we're gonna play...
And to the knight returned from his days at war. Yet the lass for whom it pined and yearned had married days.
More song lyrics, no doubt. Oh. Okay, innkeep. This is an inn.
Welcome, welcome. Tell me what you'd like.
Well, I'd like you to show me your goods, if you know what I mean.
Be so kind as to show me what you have to sell.
That's all I meant. What'd you think I meant? Okay. I thought maybe she might sell some cards, but she doesn't, so no thanks. Up for some Gwent?
A round of Gwent, maybe?
Drink and be merry.
Alright, we're gonna stick with, Skellige. And she is Scoia'tael. And she gets to go first. Okay, we've got a Scorch. Oh, Skellige Storm. Now, this is only useful, in my opinion, if you have a bunch of frontline cards. This is not a frontline card. This is not. This is not, and not. Not that these would be affected by it anyway. So we got this guy who's going to tightly bond with who? Nobody, because I don't have another Clan on Crate. Why do I keep saying Clan? Clan on Crate Warrior card. This is not worth anything. These 2 are not worth anything without a Mardrome card. Sheesh. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this, I think. This is, I mean... Yeah, I mean, I don't see any sense in keeping this card, since he doesn't have anybody to tightly bond with. And I don't really see any sense in keeping this card, because she doesn't have anybody. Oh, is it a she? This is Maiden. Looks like she has a mustache. She doesn't have anybody to bond with. And then these 2 stinking cards here, I don't have a freaking Mardrome. So, alright, I'm going to get rid of this one. Okay, I should not have put these cards in my deck. That is, I mean, it's 6 points, but yippee-yahoo. This guy... I'm holding on to these in the hope that I'll draw a Mardrome. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this card. Drew another one of those. Didn't get a Mardrome. Well, let's see how this goes. Oh, he starts off with a Dandelion card, which is weird. Alright, and then where's her ability? Draw an extra card at the beginning of the battle. Oh, okay, so she got an extra card. Alright, I see how it is. Man, I got this guy here who's gonna double the siege row, but he's the only one in the siege row, so that's a useless card. You know, useless. 2 points, yeah. Crap. Yeah, I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. She's got an extra card, too. She could put that anywhere. She's gonna double it. Yeah, I'm not gonna win. She's gonna beat my butt, man. It's gonna hurt, too. This is going to be a trouncing. Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't even have a chance. Not a chance. This is bad. This is really, really bad. I'm just throwing cards out. This is fruitless, hopeless. Gonna muster, throw a bunch of people there. Look at all this. That's a lot of points, man. I was kind of hoping that another 12 would come out and I could throw my Scorch out and get rid of a couple of 12s. That could still happen. Yeah, I'm gonna lose bad. As a matter of fact, I don't even know why. Okay, so she passed, which is interesting. So she's thinking 42 is enough. And it may very well be. Because, crapola. I could throw out my Scorch and get her down to 30. You know, because it'll get rid of this card. That'll get her down to 30. And then I could play this and get to 42 and beat her. Or 32. I'll get to 32 and beat her. But that leaves me with not much. But, yeah, I don't really know what else to do here, so... Scorchy Scorch. Play my 10. I'll win this hand. But it's a 7-4 card disadvantage for us, so... No. We're not going to win. Not going to win. Okay. Alright, you're gonna be that way, are you? This will actually let me draw a card out of my stack here. I'm gonna save that. My graveyard. Okay. Okay, going in that row, alright. This is not gonna do a damn thing. 5 cards to 1. Ugh. And she's already ahead. Rain. Okay, well, so that'll turn that to a 1. Big deal. Okay, what does this guy do now? This guy shuffles all cards from each player's graveyard back into their decks. Well, I definitely don't want to do that right now, because this is going to allow me to pull a card out of here. I was actually thinking of pulling out the Scorch and scorching these 3, but now this guy's here, and it'll scorch him instead, so... Who would I want to pull out of here? I can't pull him out, so really all I could do is pull out one of these, which is not that exciting. It's not exciting at all. 6 points, I mean, BFD, right? Alright. So... yeah. Oh, I couldn't pull the Scorch card out anyway, even if I wanted to. So yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just pull one of these out. Alright. Okay. 31 points. Oh, and that's the end of that, right off the bat. This will do nothing, but I'm just going to play it anyway. Just for the hell of it. There. That's it. I already lose. Yep. And then I have no cards left for this next round, so... Oh! Skellige ability triggered. What the heck? Okay. Well, unfortunately, those are 2 crappy cards. Why couldn't I have pulled good cards out of there? I might have had a chance. Shoot. Alright. It's funny, it seems like I have... I think the only players I've lost Gwent to were women. Skellige. 2 random cards from the graveyard are placed on the battlefield at the start of the 3rd round. Well, I didn't have any cards in the graveyard because I shuffled them back into the deck. Did they go back into the graveyard after that? Doesn't make any sense. Shuffles all cards from each player's graveyard back into their decks. Does it go back into the graveyard after that hand? We also have this guy. Units only lose half their strength in bad weather conditions. I don't know. I don't really see the computer playing weather cards against me that frequently. Well, we're gonna have to play her again, unfortunately.
Welcome. Tell me what you'd like.
Hey, are you up for some Gwent? Again? Lose 25
Gwent,
more
maybe?
coins? Okay. I don't like what I've done to my hand here. Get rid of these. I don't want these in my hand anymore. I don't want this Storm card in my hand anymore. Oh wow, I didn't realize I had 2 of them in my hand. I can't believe I got 3 Mardrome cards here. And I have this card, which is also a Mardrome card. So I've got 4 Mardrome cards in my deck. And in both the games we've played so far, I haven't had a Mardrome card in my hand. But unfortunately, I had Berserker cards in my hand. Okay. Okay, let's see how this goes. So she wants to go first. Okay, good. Finally, a mysterious elf. Okay. You know why I'm laughing, don't you? Because I finally get a freaking Mardrome card in my hand, but I don't have any Berserker cards. Alright, game, you're toying with me, and I don't appreciate it one bit. This card could muster. This card, there's no sense... Well, I take that back. Okay, these two could at least tightly bond with each other. This is kind of a cool card. This card isn't all that useful without anybody to tightly bond with. These two will bond with each other. This is a muster. This card is useless without a Berserker card. So let's get rid of him since he has nobody to bond with. And he doesn't have anybody to bond with either. And I'm not even sure what card did I just get? I got this stupid Mardrome card here, which is useless. Damn you, game. This thing's toying with me, man, I tell you. Alright, let's start off by getting some extra cards. Maybe I'll get some Berserker cards. Come on, Berserker cards. Oh, we got one. Okay. He mustered. Okay, he's probably going to double these. I bet he will at some point. Look at all these frontline cards I've got. It would be a real good time to have Skellige Storm. Although these two would be affected. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and start off by throwing cards in the front here. Rain. Alright, whatever, dude. I have nothing that goes in that row anyway, so you do what you want. Okay, the other Shield Maiden. Okay. Alright. Another card for the front row. Why don't you do something? Muster a little bit. Muster up some help. Okay. Back to her. Okay, she's going in that row. I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. I can't throw my Scorch out because I'll just scorch myself. I could throw this out and it would get rid of these two. It's 12 points, but 12 points is 12 points, right? Okay. Well, we're way ahead now. Okay, mustering. Okay. Still 1 point behind us. Ugh. What do I want to do? I could decoy this guy, pull him back, and then play him next time. It'll get rid of 15 points. That might be fun, right? See how this goes. Okay, where are you going? Ow! That sucked. Because now if I play this card, it'll only scorch that one card. My whole strategy was to throw him out there, and it was going to scorch these three. Now it'll only scorch him, so it's not worth it now. So, that sucked. That sucked a lot. Now she's way ahead, but we do have a card advantage. Well, take the lead again. Both playing an awful lot of cards here in this hand. Okay, went in that row. Kind of was hoping she'd put him in the front row, because then maybe I could scorch 12 points again. 6 cards to 3. Man, I'm not liking this. I'm not liking it because I'm not saving any points for the next hand. Can't throw my Scorch out. Scorch myself. Boy, I tell you, I don't really know what to do. I'm not sure if that was the right thing to do or not. Keep hoping she'll just pass. Sometimes she gives up. Oh! Oh, crap. Beaten by my own favorite card. Well, I can Scorch now, but unfortunately it only scorched that one card. Man. If I throw this out, it'll only get rid of that one card. Gee whiz. She's gonna beat me again, man. She is. She's gonna beat me again. She's only got 2 cards left. If I could outlast her here, I'd have to beat her this hand, though. Or would I? Can I pass now and just try to win with my 5-2 card advantage? Because I'm going to have a hard time getting up. I need 20 more points, basically. I don't even have 20 points in my hand. So I'm going to go ahead and pass. Let her win this hand. And hope that our 5-2 card advantage is enough to win overall. She's got 2 cards left. And one of them's a Scorch. Okay, we may be okay here. We may be okay. What's she got? 1 card left. And it's a Biting Frost, which is painful, but 1 point is 1 point, which she has 0. Okay, so we're gonna win this hand. 1-0. And then we go on to the next hand. She has no cards, so she has to pass. We get these pulled out from our Skellige ability, and then we win again. Okay. Alright, well, I was worried, but card advantage got the victory that time. Let's see what she gets us. Oh, we got an achievement. I have a Gwent problem. And we got a War Longship card. So, where are the other... oh, we completed the quest, too. Where are the other Gauntero Dim cards? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that just doesn't seem right to me. We've got... here's that other Longship card. I'll throw that in there. We've got this card here, this Gauntero Dim, which is only 2 stinking points. And then we have this Gauntero Dim card, which is only 4 points. Normally, with Muster, you get more than just 2 cards. You know what I'm saying? I mean... If I have this card in my hand and I play it, ooh, it's going to pull out this big 2-point card. Big freaking deal. I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, I don't know if I'll find it, but I'm going to look. Wow, what happened to my music? Just to see if there's any final text on this Gwent text or quest. Are there any more? Yeah, maybe... Gwent, never fear Skellige's here. Geralt did what he had set out to do. After many a victorious hand of Gwent, he finally had all the cards from the Skellige deck. Do I really? Though it cost him a great deal of effort, it was all worth it, for the new cards were truly beautiful sights to behold. Okay, well, we did that. So, did I ever go back to the Cockatrice Inn? Hey, who's this guy? Did I ever go back to the Cockatrice Inn and buy the cards that were for sale there? Okay, good. Good for you. Let's see. Where's the fast travel point? I'm going to run to a fast travel point right here, and we'll go back to the Cockatrice Inn real quick. Just to see if I did buy those cards. I don't remember whether I did or not. I don't remember seeing cards anywhere else. So, back to the Cockatrice Inn. Hopefully this won't trigger anything. I don't think it will. Okay, here we are at the inn. I'm going to run in here. Buy some cards. Excuse me. Okay, and here is the innkeep. What do I need? I need to remember if you have any cards for me to buy. Okay, we already bought them from him. Okay. Alright. Farewell.
Thanks. So long.
Thanks and so long. Okay. Alright, back to the fast travel point, and then we will go to the Gwent tournament. And get that out of the way before we continue the main quests. Fast travel. Oh, hold on. I need to select the proper quest. Okay, selected. Fast travel. To, I guess I'll go to the embassy and run up there. I guess. Okay, follow the dotted line. And more Gwent coming right up.
Or I'll spew on your
So in this tournament, we're going to have to play the Skellige deck exclusively. I don't feel like I'm using it nearly to its advantage. Where's this thing telling me to go? It's telling me to go over here. Oh, there are stairs here. Okay, cool. Now back to the Pheasantry. And do a little bit of F5 in here, save the game before we take this on. And here is Count Monnier. Oh, here's the trophy, I guess. There's the trophy. Look at that painting it's in front of. Alright, Count.
Greetings.
I trust you've reconsidered your decision. Will you try your luck in our tournament after all?
Oh, but of course. Deal me. I'll play using the Skellige deck.
All right, I'll give it a shot. Play using the new faction.
That is an exceedingly good rub to my loins.
Oh,
Just remember the cards I gave you form but the base deck.
No chance I can win the tournament with these cards?
An issue easily resolved. You must simply face local Gwent competitors, win the missing cards from them. Besides, it would be very good practice for the tournament itself.
Already got a good enough deck to play in the tournament of Skellige.
oh, okay.
Might I have a peek? You do indeed. Come back
What?
in 2 days' time then, for the start of the tourney.
2 days? The hell am I going to do for 2 days? Come back after 2 days and join the tournament. Tournament. Let's see here. So Geralt's deck was deemed worthy by Count Monnier. That's what I'm calling him. And thus the Witcher qualified to enter the tourney. Players from all over the world were to take part in it along with him. Yeah. There was a nobleman from Novigrad, the Nilfgaardian ambassador, an Ophiri merchant, a contestant from Skellige, and the organizer of the tournament itself, himself, Count Monnier. Maybe I should do this quest in the next episode, because I'm thinking that once I get into it, I'm gonna go from one game to the next, and I'm not gonna be able to stop. And even though that means that this will be a short episode, I would rather have a short episode and then a regular length episode than one really, really, really long episode. That's just how I roll. So, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here, and then when we come back next time, more Gwent. Hope you like Gwent. Hope you come back next time, too. Thank you guys so much for joining me. See you then.